And then, silence. The sound of bone breaking under steel. Someone had been struck. Brutally. Quiet. Silence hung heavy in the alley. Footsteps approached. A flashlight cut through the dark. "He's alive," someone shouted. Officer Derek lay face down, his coat soaked in blood. He tried to rise, but his vision swam. His skull throbbed with pain. He remembered the blow. A back cracking against his head, bone crunching beneath the strike. Paramedics swarmed him. "Are you all right?" a woman asked, kneeling beside him. "He's taken a bad hit to the head," a male medic muttered. "He'll live." They hoisted him onto a stretcher, but Derek stirred, his voice faint, almost a whisper. "Wait, my partner, Linda. Have you seen her?" His trembling hand pointed back toward the darkness. The woman shook her head. "It was just you." Defying them, Derek forced himself upright, staggering toward the alley. His strength was unnatural. Years in the Royal British Army, before joining the force, had forged him that way. But the exertion was too much. His knees buckled, and he collapsed for good. At Oldham General Hospital, doctors transfused blood to keep him alive. As the drugs pulled him under, Derek muttered through cracked lips, "They'll pay for this." Meanwhile, past midnight at Manchester Police Station, Chief Constable Sontar Ford was being briefed. 2 months from retirement, the old soldier felt the weight of failure pressing on him for the first time. Tall, broad, with a white beard glistening under the desk lamp, Sontar puffed at his pipe as he listened. A veteran of the British Army in Japan during the 70s, he still carried himself like a lion. "Who dares the lion?" That had always been his mantra. Tonight, though, he felt cornered. 2 men entered. "Sir," they said in unison. Detectives Porge and Peters, his best covert agents, veterans of the toughest cases the UK had thrown at them. Ford wasted no time. "One of ours is in hospital. Another's missing. A young lad lies in the morgue. Another in intensive care. The Crown is unsettled. The King himself is due here in days. This must be solved, and fast." He exhaled a thick plume of smoke. The office blurred around them. Porge and Peters saluted, then slipped back into the night. Their first stop, Oldham General. Derek was unconscious, his bandaged head stained red. His coat lay draped over a chair. Inside its pocket, they found a folded note, one word scribbled, "Philip." Beneath it, "The Arms Gang." Derek muttered in his sleep, confirming what they read. They left quietly, following the lead. By 3 a.m., the streets still buzzed. At the Oak, police tape sealed off the crime scene, but a club downstairs still pulsed with life. Porge and Peters blended in, drinks untouched. When screeching tires tore the night, the partners exchanged grim looks. Whoever was orchestrating this wasn't finished. The trail led to Philip, a Scarface thug deep in Manchester slums. His gang, the Arms, had once terrorized the alleys decades ago. They had hacked off hands to make examples of victims. The reputation lingered. Porge found him hooded in the shadows. "Philip, we want answers. Why kill the man in the alley? Why stab the bartender?" Philip laughed bitterly. "I stabbed no one. As for the dead man, I don't know him." His words reeked of liquor, but he wasn't entirely incoherent. "You're coming in," Peter snapped. "Cooperate, and we won't cuff you. Refuse, and we drag you." Philip smirked, cursing under his breath. Porge noted something troubling. Philip was the grandson of Chief Constable Ford. What was he doing here? They seized him, but before they could reach their car, a shot rang out. Philip dropped, blood pooling at their feet. The gunman bolted. Porge and Peters gave chase, but just as they closed in, a car slammed into the shooter, crushing him instantly. It was the same vehicle that had dumped Linda. The detectives froze. Bodies were piling up. A war was breaking out in Manchester's underworld. The dead gunman was a teenager, bones shattered. Dawn crept over the city as forensics bagged evidence. Porge rubbed his temples. 3 dead, 3 in hospital. None of this makes sense, except one thing, Peters replied. If they wanted Linda dead, she'd be gone. Someone's keeping her alive for a reason. As they returned to their car, a figure caught their eye. A ragged man, filthy, teeth-stained brown, grinned at them and waved. Dog tags dangled around his neck. Military issue, or likely stolen. The first rays of morning light revealed his face. The detectives approached. "Who are you?" Pete asked. The man blended into the crowd, unsure and quiet for a moment, his gaze fixed on them.